the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news there was for the week November 20th to November 26, 2009. In movie news, the Thompson on Hollywood column reports that the Superman movie franchise hasn't budged an inch in recent months due to the fact that Warner Brothers is waiting for a result to come out of the ongoing legal battle with the Siegel family. The studio is still seeking the right direction. No writers are working on a Superman script. "We are working on a strategy for DC," says one Warner executive. "Superman is the trickiest one to figure out." You can read the complete report at the IndieWire.com website. Warner Brothers issued a press release announcing Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. In Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, a good Lex Luthor arrives from an alternate universe to recruit the Justice League to help save his Earth from the crime syndicate, a gang of villainous characters with virtually identical superpowers to the Justice League. What ensues is the ultimate battle of good versus evil in a war that threatens both planets and, through a diabolical plan launched by Owlman, puts the balance of all existence in peril. To save our world and all those like it, Superman, Batman and their caped colleagues must go toe-to-toe with their evil mirror images in Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, the 7th entry in the successful ongoing series of DC Universe animated original PG-13 movies, coming February 23rd, 2010. Warner Brothers also released an ad campaign showcasing the DVD and Blu-ray disc cover artwork. The official website for this DVD has also been launched at justiceleaguecrisis.com, although it currently only contains the video trailer. Untitled.com posted a QuickTime video of the opening title to Superman Batman Public Enemies with a word from Aaron Sorofsky, founder and creative director of Sorofsky Corporation. He said, "The project is a 2-minute 17-second long animated piece that captures the spirit of classic 1960s film titles. Bold and slightly abstract, the animated twists and turns are geometric references to the power of comic heroes as pop culture icons and a playful lead-in for the graphic novel-style drama to unfold." Robert Vaughn, best remembered by Superman fans as Ross Webster in Superman 3, will be appearing at the 2009 Gotham Super Collector Show in New York next month. The Gotham Super Collector Show is being held on Saturday, December 5th from 10 AM to 6 PM at the Holiday Inn in New York City. In TV news, Peter McDermott has updated our Smallville episode guide with his summary of the most recent Season 9 episode, Pandora, while Neal Bailey and Douglas Trumbull have written their reviews for the same episode, with the boys at odds once again. Neal gave it a 1 out of 5, while Doug gave it a 4 out of 5. The CW released a trailer highlighting upcoming episodes of Season 9 of Smallville, scheduled to air in the new year. The trailer also gives us our first look at Dr. Fate's costume, Sandman, the JSA table, and a hand wearing a Green Lantern ring. Smallville executive producer Brian Peterson spoke with TV Guide magazine where he discussed the upcoming telemovie Smallville Absolute Justice. In regards to the Justice Society, he said, "When we meet them, they have been underground and are an older generation of heroes that Clark and Chloe in our generation of heroes didn't even know existed." EW's Osceola Files reveals that Brian Austin Green is set to return to play Metallo in an upcoming Season 9 episode of Smallville. Metallo will return in this season's 18th episode, scheduled to air in the new year. Alison Scagliotti, who played Jaina, one half of the Wonder Twins on Smallville, spoke with the guys over at Starkville's House of L podcast. You can check out what she had to say at smallvillepodcast.com. TV Guide's Megabuzz column put to rest any possibility of a return to Smallville by Laura Vandervoort, while EW's Osceola Files got a word with executive producer Brian Peterson regarding a new love interest for Chloe. He said, "I've promised that we're going to give Chloe a relationship this year, and rest assured that was not just a tease. She'll have a relationship this year." The next new episode of Smallville will air in the US on Friday, January 22nd, 2010. Jack Larson, best known to Superman fans as Jimmy Olsen in The Adventures of Superman 1950s TV series, will guest star in an upcoming episode of NBC's Law & Order. The episode titled Quickie will air on Wednesday, January 13th, 2010. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing episodes of the 1950s Adventures of Superman TV series. Check out his review of The Evil 3, in which Superman saves Perry and Jimmy from crazed treasure hunters in an isolated hotel. The 28th episode of the From Crisis to Crisis podcast is now online. This week, Michael and Jeffrey wrap up the Supergirl saga and discuss one of the most controversial moments in the post-Crisis Superman era, which happened under the cover date of October 1988. Superman comic books we reviewed this week included Supergirl number 47, which was reviewed by Jeffrey Bridges, who rated it a 4 out of 5, saying, from start to finish the best issue of Supergirl ever. Michael Bailey reviewed Superman Batman number 66 saying, "I really enjoyed this issue," and he gave it a 4 out of 5. Adventure Comics number 4 was reviewed by Barry Fryman and Anthony L., with Barry giving the main story a 3 out of 5 and Anthony gave the backup story a 4 out of 5. Adam DeChannel reviewed Super Friends number 21, giving it a 4 out of 5 rating, saying, "For once the story was really engaging." Superman comics shipping this week from November 25th include Justice League Cry for Justice number 5, Justice League of America number 39, Superman 694, Superman Secret Origin number 3, which is available in an alternate cover, and World's Finest number 2, which is also available in an alternate cover. Noelle Neal, best known to Superman fans as Lois Lane in the Adventures of Superman 1950s TV series, celebrated her birthday this week. Noelle celebrated her 89th birthday having dinner in Santa Monica. Happy birthday, Noelle, from everyone at the Superman homepage. The Dallas Observer caught up with the Dallas Theatre Center artistic director Kevin Moriarty to get an update on how things are coming along with his revamped version of the 1966 musical It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman. We'll bring you more details on this 2010 update to the Superman musical as it comes to hand. MixMixedMedia.com is offering a DVD of the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the completion of the restoration of the house where Jerry Siegel lived that took place in July 2009. The DVD includes the full ceremony as well as an interview with comic book writer and leader of the cause, Brad Meltzer. Episode 59 of Radio KAL, the monthly podcast of the Superman homepage, is now available to listen to. In this month's Radio KAL show, Neal and I discuss the latest Superman comic books, Smallville Season 9, an upcoming Absolute Justice telemovie, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, Noelle Neal statue update, Superman slot machine, and more. Be sure to also check out Last Son of Krypton Chapter 59 and Lost Daughter of Krypton Chapter 31 audio dramas from pendantaudio.com. That's all the Superman-related news there was for the week November 20th to November 26th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Okay, folks, Barely Planet has a really stupid subject today. It's really stupid because it seems like the most obvious thing in the world to me. It's like when you're working on a roof, do you do rolled tar or do you do shingles? You go shingles because it makes sense. So, when it comes to, is kryptonite still there before Krypton explodes? The answer is no. Now, yes, I know you've read 10,000 comics. I know, yes, you're going to point to the Silver Age and say, hey, look at that comic way over there. Kryptonite was there. And there's a precedent. It was in this show, and that show, and this show. No. No. Just like because Superman has a kryptonite rock strapped to his chest for a half an hour and survives on a show, doesn't mean that's the right way to use kryptonite. It means someone's a crappy writer. So, here's the deal about kryptonite. Kryptonite is used up pieces of planet Krypton that gets irradiated and becomes deadly to Superman. If he drinks it, he dies. If he's around it for more than a couple of seconds, he dies. That's kryptonite. It's really simple. Now, granted, it may be convenient for your story for kryptonite to be around before Krypton exploded. That doesn't mean it's good writing, and that doesn't mean it's right. No. Wrong. Never. Never. Kryptonite is kryptonite because it comes from exploded bits of planet Krypton. Period. You may be able to create it artificially in a lab before Krypton explodes. Maybe. But that's bad storytelling because you need something to weaken Kryptonians, which is all kryptonite is a way to stop Superman. So, if you want to try and build up this mythos around it, different colors, cool. But to try and say that it's there beforehand to justify bad storytelling, no. Cut the crap. It's bad enough you made blue kryptonite the thing that removes powers instead of gold kryptonite. Wah, wah, wah.